real sense on average, they just are not good, genuine people. They're good to look at. They're good when we're brothels. They're good when they don't try to take over the bar. They're good when they're sustaining food, good like they're waitress, or they're on a call center call or something like that. But anything other than that, we really don't want 85% of y'all around. Just leave. You know, like it's sad to say, but it's the reality on it.
So I love that meme. Let's play it one more time just for the heck of it. And somebody verify that you can hear me. I'm gonna check myself, but uh, I just want y'all to just want y'all to let me know if you can hear me. But I'm gonna check myself. Okay. I verified it myself. All right. All right. So the new channel starts tomorrow, December 1st. I was saying to start December 2nd, but actually the videos are gonna be from Monday through they're gonna be like 8 minute, 6 to 8 minute videos until we get monetized. And then I'm going to once we get monetized, I'm trying to think, should I cut off monetization on this channel? I don't fucking know. But I really don't fucking know. I don't know how it's all gonna work out. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, if you want me to stay on 2 hours tonight, I'm looking for a $15 live stream goal. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Or super chat, super sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. Even though YouTube take 30% off the top and make me wait 30 days to get it. So that's why Cash App or PayPal are preferred. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. The more likes we get, the more people will come in the stream. What up, X? Um, yeah.
Someone asked me what I was looking for in a boyfriend, and someone asked me what I was looking for in a boyfriend, and someone asked me what I was looking for in a boyfriend, and I didn't know how to say. I'm looking for someone who has such an interest in me and everything that makes me me that they want to physically crawl up inside me.
No, let's just go in already. She's not gonna respect a guy like that. She's really not. Because let's be honest. If she was attracted to men who were genuinely interested in her, she wouldn't be. I could just tell by the hand she's over 30. If she was genuinely interested in men who are genuinely interested in her, she wouldn't still be single at 30 as a fit, fairly attractive woman in America. Point blank, fucking period. The fact that she's still single proves that she doesn't like this guy that she's claiming that she wants. But that's a nice place behind her. I'll give her that. I wonder how she affords it. Either a man or somehow she used her looks to get it. Even if she's a theoretical physicist, she got ahead in her she got ahead in her theoretical physics career with her looks. It helped her along the way, even if she's a brilliant theoretical physicist, which we know that that's probably not the case.
Not literally like that, but I guess also like that. And learn literally like that, but I guess also crawl up inside me. Not literally like that, but I guess also like that. And learn every groove and crevice of my brain and what makes me who I am and have just such a yearning to know me. So instead I said funny.
What the fuck?
When I tell people that I haven't been in a long-term relationship for a while, people say, "Oh my God, I don't know why you can't find a man." Find a man? Oh, I can find a man. I can find a man, I can find a boyfriend, I can find a cuddle buddy, I can find sex anywhere. What I'm talking about is a partner. We're getting older. Things get hard. Life is hard. I want the guy that's going to be a ride or die. I'm looking for the partner who's going to be there emotionally for me when my parents pass away.
Well, were you not looking for that this whole time? Have you attracted that? A cuddle buddy, sex. Man, look, they always try to find some way to explain why they're single without telling the truth, which is they're dog shit on the dating market or they wouldn't be single. It's really that fucking simple. They do innovative ways to try to paint themselves as they're anything other than what they are. Nuclear waste on the dating.
Partner who's going to be there emotionally for me when my parents pass away. I'm looking for the guy that's going to go out and get 2 jobs while I lose my job and go into depression for a couple months. I want the man who's going to hold me while I hold my dog while the vet has to finally put him down. I'm looking for the guy who's a partner.
Well, okay. Let's be real. Let's be real. I mean, she keeps saying the word partner, the whole thing about no, men aren't looking to be a woman's partner, we're looking to be your leader. But I get it. Because regardless, the other person you be within a relationship is still gonna be your partner to an extent. So cool, I get it. Let's be real. 80% of men are everything she just said. Most men have compassion for their girlfriends. Most men would hold them if they had to put their dog down. Most men would be there for their girlfriend if her parents died. Most men would get 2 jobs if their woman lost their job. This is most guys, son. This is most guys' toots. So what's been the problem for the past 22 years at least? You're at least 40. For 22 years on a date, what you're describing is literally 80% of the male population. That's what I need answers to.
We're the leftovers, Kendra.
Who's the leftover?
We're the leftovers, and I saw it. I read an article.
Who's the we? Who's the we?
They said that anybody above the age of 30 are leftovers.
Honey, I'm not leftover or nothing. I'm a specialty.
Kendra,
So let me tell you something. I'm trying to be kind.
Where is she getting this idea that she'd even make a good partner?
Guy who's a partner.
No thanks.
Guys, if I'm being real, I actually understand why men are not into me. I will preface this video by saying not all men, but certain men, yes, because honestly, I just don't have what it takes in me to be a lover girl. Like, I don't. And I feel like, honestly, in this day and age, men are questionable human beings. And I will say that with my full chest, because I feel like men these days, they want to be chased, they want to be
What you say? When women get on the internet and talk about men, they're talking about top 0.5 to top 5% men. So you got to keep it in that context, or what they're saying won't make sense. Because they're like, oh, most men, they just want to be chased. No, most men would thank their lucky stars if they got attention from a woman who's not fat and not hideous looking. But if you put it in the proper context, women only get on the internet and talk about top 0.5 to top 5% men. Then it all makes sense.
value, they want to be valued, they want to be, like claimed, like it's just weird. And
She said men want to be valued, and that's weird. Let's hear that one more time. She said men want to be chased. Okay, I get how that could be a negative. But then she said men want to be valued, and that's just weird to want to be valued.
be valued, they want to be questionable human beings. And I will say that with my full chest, because I feel like men these days, they want to be chased, they want to be valued, they want to be, like claimed, like it's just weird. And I don't have what it takes. I just simply don't care enough. Like, what do you mean? Like, I literally have a business that I'm running. I have money that needs to be made. Like, I don't have time to chase Aaron and Josh and James down the street.
Today, being retarded means leading a full life. Retarded people go to work, school, just like their neighbors, and come back to a real home. A supervised home, right in the neighborhood, where they belong. Being retarded never stopped anyone from being a good neighbor.
Down the street, I really don't have what it takes in me. But no, like the older I'm getting, the worse it's getting, and the richer I'm getting, the worse it's getting. And the more put together I am, and the more mentally stable I am, and the more happier I am, the worse it's becoming. Because
Nobody on God's green earth believes that you're mentally stable and happy. But let's look. Women who talk about their personal life online have to be the least happiest women in our society. Has to be. Don't you have any real friends, a aunt, a cousin you could talk to about this shit? We don't care. Why are you talking about this shit? No woman on the planet is mentally stable, especially bitches like this who put on a face full of makeup and get dialed up and all this shit just to talk to her phone in an empty fucking apartment.
the more happier I am, the worse it's becoming. Because why would a man be there? You know?
When men make money, they usually make it to build a family, protect a woman, and create stability. When she makes money, she's making it to become independent, self-absorbed, and completely disconnected from companionship. And then she calls men questionable humans for wanting to feel valued, as if wanting respect from a girlfriend or wife is some kind of moral flaw. Every human on earth wants to feel valued, except she genuinely believes she's above that. The more money she makes, the more she prices herself out of the dating market. As she gets older, she becomes less physically attractive to the men she wants. Every year, every dollar, every ego boost is shrinking the pool of men willing to tolerate her arrogance.
Leave her. She's lost it.
I think that most guys I know, most guys I've ever met in my life, would never want to date me. I know that they feel this way. I can just sense it.
Because they don't give a damn about you. They don't like you. I don't like you.
Bingo.
What's up with this 1982 tracksuit? Like that, like an old Italian uncle would wear. Like, what's up with that? Uh,
I think that most guys I know are like, Fiona's cool, would never want to date her. I'm pretty hungover, but I'm going to explain with my one brain cell. Men often have opinions or say things that really don't make a lot of sense about politics, psychology, social culture, feminism.
Men literally created all those topics. We don't know what we're talking about when it comes to politics, philosophy. We created politics and philosophy. The fuck are you on about, dingbat? Never mind. One brain cell because I'm hungover. No, you had one before you were hungover and before you ever drunk anything.
psychology, social culture, feminism, I often find myself disagreeing with men. And I simply cannot let them think that they're right. So I want to debate. I want to argue. I want to prove you wrong. I want to debate. I want to argue. I want to prove you wrong. And I bring sometimes an aggressiveness to my debate style. No, you know what it is? It's a confidence to my debate style. I know 2 guys who I've debated with who have beat me, and I've said, you know what? You're right. In my life. And my dad's a lawyer, and I beat him every damn time. He calls me up. I'm sorry, you're right, I'm wrong. I don't think a lot of men love this. So I turn off the majority of men with this little spice, but I think I will attract the best 1%. It just hasn't happened yet, but just.
I mean, okay, right. It's just a terrible dating strategy. Instead of changing myself, just be content with turning off 99% of men. That's how thick their ego is. Like, yeah, I'm aware that who I am turns off 99% of the dating market, but I'm so great, I'll attract the best of the 1%ers it doesn't turn off. So, AKA, I'm gonna hold out for Mr. 0.001%. I'm sure it's gonna work out for you, Tits.
Wait on it. Okay.
She is openly admitting she argues with every man she meets, tries to prove him wrong, and brings an aggressive debate style into every interaction. She thinks it's confidence. Men experience it as combat. She thinks she's just debating. Men feel like they're being cross-examined by a lawyer who needs to win every conversation. And she genuinely cannot understand why only 1% of men would tolerate that. She's convinced that this makes her high value, when really it's just emotional compensation. Any men who date her will become a member of Alcoholics Anonymous in no time.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I finally understand why so many men are resentful toward beautiful women, and I mean this sincerely, because my ultimate dream is to be a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah, that's past 15 years ago. That opportunity passed you many years ago. You look 42 with fake lips. Those lips look horrendous. And I'm sure something else done. It looked like you got some other work done too. You look fucking crazy. You look like something out of a haunted house. You owe that stay-at-home mom shit is over with. It's fucking over with. But go ahead and cook, sister.
Really, because my ultimate dream is to be a stay-at-home mom and just cook and clean and do Pilates all day, every day. Like that.
What a fucking moron. This woman can't be under 40, right? And she still thinks this proves that she's never been in a real relationship. She thinks being a stay-at-home mom is just cooking and cleaning for a couple hours a day and then doing Pilates the rest of the day. This woman has been nothing but a cum dump for probably rich men for the past 20 something years. She has no idea what a real relationship looks like day to day. And look, if she could have locked down the type of guy she wants this from, she would have did it by now. It don't take 22 years to figure it out.
Cook and clean and do Pilates all day, every day. Like that is the pinnacle for me. And that is an aspirational yet attainable goal for me and for women like me, because all I have to do is fall in love and get married. Like there's like a 50-50 chance of that happening in my life. And whereas if I were a beautiful man, the likelihood of me having that same lifestyle is slim to none. Like, you can be a beautiful man and still have to work your freaking butt off. And that realization just occurred to me.
Ma'am, I hate to break this to you. You're not a beautiful woman. Really. I would give her a 4. I actually find her very unattractive. The personality isn't helping.
And that realization just occurred to me, and it makes me so sad. And I'm not even taking into consideration the majority of men, which the majority of men are average looking. So they can't even access a beautiful woman unless they are successful or hilarious. So when you see all these women accumulate exorbitant wealth or have this amazing lifestyle, all due to their beauty, how do you not end up growing this like insidious resentment and bitterness toward that group of people? And I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying it sucks, it's unfair, and
You know, I think the real reason men are resentful towards women is because they're horrible people and they're extremely obnoxious. And a lot of women go out of their way to belittle and disrespect men. I think those things are better reasons why most men that resent women. So yeah, if you want me to stay on 2 hours, I'm looking to meet a $15 live stream goal. Um, we haven't received any donations this week. So yeah, whatever you can give is greatly appreciated. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat, or super chat, super sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box.
toward that group of people. And I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying it sucks, it's unfair, and I get it.
Men are not that pathetic or jealous that they dream of getting taken care of by a woman just to lay around and do Pilates all day long, and the likelihood of her getting a man who will provide that lifestyle for her is a very low probability. That's why so many women are desperate to receive attention and resources from men, but they continuously get pumped and dumped by Chad Rohn. Modern women provide zero value to men, so it's not a 50-50 chance she will get that lifestyle, especially with a guy she actually wants to be with. It's more like 1 in a million chance.
Of course! There's one quality that women look for in men. It's very difficult to find, but if they have it, it makes them irresistibly attractive. And honestly, more women would give up single life and devote themselves to this man. And it's not how much money he makes, it's not how tall he is, it's not what kind of car he drives, it's if his frontal lobe is fully formed. That is the magic.
Okay, ma'am. I love it. They come on here and insult men, but they don't realize that they come across like complete fucking dorks themselves coming on here trying to insult men. So what? Most men's frontal lobe isn't developed and yours is? Never mind.
That's the missing piece.
She says that, yet all the men she actually wants, who she does consider to have a fully formed frontal lobe, don't want to be with her. So what does that say about her and her value? That's why men should start to realize.
We get the likes up, likes up, likes up. 20 people watching, only 10 likes. Please hit the like button.
The way the country was built and what we stood on was the nuclear family, and maybe that dynamic could change. But what I'm telling people that is going to be ugly because women don't appreciate what it is that men do.
So you
right?
guys, you spit out a lot of facts and you're saying a lot of things about the connection between men and women. Do you realize that men benefit more in a marriage than women does, health wise and everything? Like men benefit more than women.
Health-wise?
Yeah. They,
Oh, are you
yeah.
going by that?
Women. No, that is a fact.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
I've already
Give me my
debunked that.
phone.
You can give your phone, but it's
Give
if
me
you
my
really
phone.
look at it, if you
That's
really
why I
dig
don't
into
do
it.
podcasts unless they have
No,
them
I'm
fact
telling
checkers
you,
right here.
I've already checked this fact. I've done it
It is
live on podcasts where I brought
no,
the
not
stats up.
from podcasts. No, I'm talking about I go to school. I do periodic reviews. I look at scholarly journals. I don't.
Gosh. Can we tell how obnoxious she's gonna be already with her tired fucking weave and her old 1980 something leather jacket and pants? Her whole outfit is from the early 80s, and that weave is super tied. That shit looked like something was on the side of the road, and she just plopped that shit on top of her head. And she got the nerve to sit on this fucking podcast with all this mouth and false bravado. That's appalling.
To school. I do periodic reviews. I look at scholarly journals. I don't just look at other podcasts to see what other people are talking about.
That's not what he said. Listening is an art. He said he talked on podcasts. Never said he listened to people. Listening is an art.
Men do not. Women don't benefit in marriages. Men benefit more. They live longer. Men live longer in relationships when they're
mutually
with women.
beneficial. Who benefits from divorce?
Women faster when they're with men.
It's mutually no.
Thank
That's
you.
that's not a fact.
Hold on,
That is
that
a
is a
lie.
fact.
That's a fake
One
study.
second, 'cause-
I'm telling you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That's what.
I'll bring it.
That's why I don't like going to podcasts that don't have
Fake-
fact checkers here, because that's what niggas
fake
do.
study.
This bitch is on coke or what drug she's on. Fucking drugs. This is why black men, well, just people in general, don't want shit to do with black women. I'm not saying all black women act like this, but it's gonna be some type of retarded shit. It's gonna be on some type of retarded spectrum. Black women are way worse than black men. We like black people got a bad reputation, but black men aren't as bad as our reputation says we are. Black women are 10 times worse than what their reputation says they are. I don't know if there's an amount of money you could pay me to go on a fucking podcast with one of these B dubs.
They
I'm
talk to
telling you,
each
I've
other
already
and they
debunked
don't
this shit.
listen to
That's
other
exact
people.
fact. I heard him.
You already debunked it. So who told you there was a fake study?
It's not a fake
study. I'm already looking into it.
There's
I'm-
propaganda studies.
It's not propaganda. That's what you say to save your ego.
So we gotta understand that there is science. There may have been a study
over.
after that, but that wasn't a fake study.
So this is the gender warfare we got over here. And she said she's a vet, right?
I am. I'm
so
problem. I promise
Yeah,
you, I'm ungovernable. It's
I'm a problem and I'm ungovernable. Yes, we know black women are a problem and ungovernable, and they wear it as a badge of honor, and that's why y'all only marry at 1 in 4. And not only do you not marry, nobody wants to be with your ass. Black women have to be the most single. Fuck marriage. Everybody ain't for marriage. No man will stay around your ass unless he don't got a place to stay, or he needs a fucking beard. Most men that stick around black women for years are a gay guy or a feminine guy, or it's a nigga that need a place to stay. So the only reason he with you for years because he need to use you for years. It's very rare that you're gonna find a masculine black man who don't need a place to stay with a black woman for years. That's a small fucking percentage. Not effeminate and got enough money to be able to afford his own place. What percentage of black women have maintained a man like that for years? It's a low fucking number. And she's gonna keep interrupting everybody the whole podcast. It's a sign of low intelligence. Let's be very clear. Her continuing to interrupt everybody is a sign of low intelligence. Now, X just donated $5 for the 2-hour stream. $5 down, 15 or shit, I'm sorry. $5 down, $10 more to go to keep me on 2 hours. Thank you, X. Everybody shout out X. This is for you, X.
That's a hard nigga.
It's the happiest day of my life, is what I'm saying.
Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it.
You a gangster now. I'm winning any motherfucking way. I can't lose.
Thanks, Lauren. Yeah, so the new channel starts tomorrow. Dating Dysfunctions. I think some of y'all have already watched probably fucking 12 episodes or 5 episodes. Be sure to like and comment and watch the full video again to help with the algorithm. Actually, I believe if you hold on, let me pull up the channel. So yeah, $10 more to go to keep me on 2 hours. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs all at the top of the chat. Whatever you can give is greatly appreciated. Or super chat, super sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. New channel is Dating Dysfunctions. First episode drop tomorrow. You can go over there and click notify me. Yeah, if you click notify me, you'll get a notification when it drop. Yeah. But yeah, link to the new channel is at the top of the chat. Let me just drop it in. So hopefully the new channel blow up. We'll see. I'm gonna give it 6 months and then start over again. I don't know. We should see some traction within 6 months. I definitely want to see, you know, within 6 months. I definitely want to see like 5,000 subscribers within 6 months. Let's get the likes up, please. Likes up, likes up, likes up.
She says she's a vet, right?
I am. I'm a
So
mother problem. I promise you, I'm ungovernable. It's over for you.
And that's exactly what a man of value wants. She's exactly what a man of value wants, an ungovernable woman. Yeah, she's, oh my God.
It's like a Michael Jackson Thriller jacket. That jacket is pissing me off. That jacket is really pissing me off. Like I don't get into looks and clothes and stuff, but this weave jacket and 80s pants shit is just pissing me off. It's almost pissing me off more than her obnoxious personality. You know, there's people out there who try to advocate for black women. How do you advocate for this shit? How can you like stand up with your shoulders back and head up high and try to defend this horse shit that black women come with? I'm not saying it's all, but it's most. If you're an advocate for black women in America, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself.
She's exactly what a man of value wants, an ungovernable woman. Yeah, she's, oh my God. Like everyone's, there's gonna be a line around the corner of men waiting for that. I want to say this though. You
How much money do you earn?
I earn a lot. I'm into it, bro. I earn a lot of money.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I've been with lawyers. I've been with doctors.
Okay.
I've been with white men.
I beg your pardon?
What did that mean?
Okay, so I've been with lawyers, doctors, and white men. So, okay, you value white men as like the upper echelon of humankind. That was cringy as a black woman. Can you imagine a black man? I've been with lawyer bitches, doctor bitches. I've been with white women, creme de la creme. I mean, it's just a cringy. It's a cringy fucking thing to say. That was like the top of the food chain for her. What does that have to, ma'am? That's not the flex you think it is. I've been with this guy, that guy, this guy. You've been with a bunch of guys and you're with nobody now. So what does that say about your value? Women are always trying to project status by wearing Gucci or being in this room, dating this guy. It's all about trying to project status because at the end of the day, women know they ain't really worth shit. Most of them. That's why they care so much about the outer appearance and status and name brands and I drive a Benz because they're soulless demons who know that at the end of the day, other than fucking and pushing out babies, their value is pretty much dog shit on the planet. Most of them. Some women actually are good people and smart and charismatic and stuff, but that's not most of them. Let's be real. That's not most of them. But why aren't you married to one of these prestigious men? Because they didn't deem you worthy. So it's not a flex. See, women think it's a flex to say, I dated this and dated that. The flex as a woman is you married this and married that. Well, it ain't a flex if you keep jumping from guy to guy, even if you did get married. This is just pathetic.
Took a lot of money.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I've been with lawyers. I've been with doctors.
Okay.
I've been with white men.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about you.
This concept of I can do better, bitch, at least 85% of men who approached women were really out of the woman's league. For the only thing that kept a woman in a league was because she looked a little cute and she might suck a dick. That was it. At least 85% of men who have approached 100% of women were out of the woman's league, for real. Like on some real shit, not just, looking cute for that 5 minutes, but on some real, like on character levels, intellect levels, the man's out of her league.
Beg your pardon? What did that mean? What did that mean? You been with white men? Did you just use the color of their skin to say that they're men of value? Is that what she just said? I might be crazy. I'm not crazy. That's what that meant. That statement together meant that. He said, oh, men with value, they surely want that in a sarcastic way. And she said, how much money do you make? I've been with lawyers. You consider men that are lawyers, men with value. I've been with doctors. You consider men who are doctors or men with value. Didn't you say white men? That's what she just said. She is, would you say that she's crazy? That's what that is. Okay, she's just crazy.
Oh my God, she reached the top of the mountain. She's been a white man. Oh my God.
I've divested, unfortunately. I've divested.
And you just talked about how we're on the thumb of white supremacy.
Yep. And I'll
so
tell
what, you want to control the thumb? You want to control the thumb?
You want me to get into it?
She's pointing fingers too.
There was a point in time in my life where I felt like black men were such.
These black women talking that pro-black shit will definitely suck a white man's dick for the right price. Like, oh my gosh. Most of the pro-black people I know are full of shit. I don't know very many respectable pro-black people. I hate to say it. I just male and female.
Failing so badly. I was very young, so I was 19, by the way, too. So I was a kid. But that I thought that black men were failing so immensely that I did, for a moment, see how white men marry easy. White men help their families easy. White men their wives benefit from their partnership easy. I did see that, and I was caught up in that that idea in regard to how white men might all like they do it better than niggas don't figure it out early enough, and they waste time.
If you're referring to black men as niggas, you already discredited yourself off top with that. You already know you're dealing with low IQ ghetto trash. If she's on a public platform that could technically get millions of views, talking about niggas this and niggas that, you're garbage. You're fucking garbage.
That white men might all like they do it better than niggas don't figure it out early enough, and they waste time, blah blah blah. So I went with the white man, but I realized, because I take accountability and everything, like all of these, this was a systematic way of thought, and I shouldn't have thought. I should have understood why black men are the way they are, and that all the systematic the domino effects to put them in their situations like that. And the only reason why white men are the saviors for the moment is because society allows them to be. So once I deconstructed that, I went back to black men, and I'm here to stay.
But then you just stated that you've been with white men, which means you've been with men with value. Did anybody not hear that? Even though you said all that you just said, I deconstructed, I got myself out of the matrix. I am woman again. Even though you said all that, the last thing you said before that, I've been with doctors, I've been with lawyers, I've been with white men. So right now, you're just saying words. Because once you made that one statement, you let us know you think white men have a lot of value. Even though Asians, the thank you come again Indians, even though they're doing better, they're doing better than them, you still say I've been with white men. So what you're saying means nothing. It means nothing at all.
I want to make a point because I don't even want to touch that. I think the internet's going to touch that for us. But I think you said that
if this goes out,
you said that
you might have to cut this part.
Yeah.
She's not gonna let anybody else talk. She's completely dominating the podcast. The host is horrible. Nobody else has really said anything but her. This is. You couldn't pay me to go on one of these podcasts. See, I'll pay extra in taxes just to not have to ever sit next to a bitch like this. Let's continue.
The point because I don't even want to touch that. I think the internet's going to touch that for us. But I think you said that
if this goes out,
you said that
you might have to cut this part.
Yeah, you got to cut her part. Yeah, what she said was some bullshit. But you
what I said was some bullshit.
Let me explain because you held the mic.
You're very sensitive.
You held the
Oh
mic.
my God.
I've been taking my turn.
He's just talking. See, here comes the shaming language. You're sensitive. They can't stand on any type of intellect because they don't have it. So they got a name call, try to tarnish your reputation. You're sensitive. You won't even let anybody get a word out edgewise, you fucking loser. That seemed like some sensitive shit to me. Scared to let anybody else speak because you know they're gonna fucking destroy everything you just fucking said. Anybody with half a brain could destroy everything you just said.
I've been taking my turn.
That was kind of
Yeah, she's extremely sensitive, and I grew up around boys. Like I know sensitive boys. I have all
so
boy
sensitive.
cousins.
So sensitive.
I
I'm gonna
know.
cry after this podcast is over.
I can look
Please
in the
give me tissues.
eyes and see
Yes, tears.
who really
tears.
got it.
Oh my God.
No.
I won't be able to sleep at night thinking about, oh my God, if I could only be with a woman like her. Anyway, but the point I want to make, right, is this.
You think the internet gonna rile me up?
Oh yeah, they're gonna chew me up. They're gonna chew me up. You said that women don't benefit from marriage. You said
No.
men benefit from marriage. Was that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
But she's the type of woman who she lives to argue with a man. See, I mean, yeah, these man-hating feminists. See, and when they try to argue with a man, they just get worked up and more frustrated because they don't have any good points. So they leave the back and forth just hating men more and more mad at the world because they're not intelligent enough to go toe-to-toe with men like that.
Who benefits from divorce?
Y'all,
Women.
We do?
the woman, if the man has money.
Okay.
The average
Well,
nigga does not have money.
Do you-
Nobody's
you
gonna
do
get
realize that
anything from divorce.
7 out of the 10 richest
You-
women are the beneficiary from marriage, right? Whether it was death or divorce.
There are women who become billionaires from divorce.
Y'all average. Why are you talking about billionaire concepts? You're an average nigga. What do you?
This nigga word is really just crushing her reputation. So, and also, women don't have ultimate points with these arguments. So, like, what is her point? Okay, don't get married. Women, your ultimate point is saying what? Women shouldn't get married because men benefit more. Like, what's your? I don't know what the general consensus of what you're trying to get across. Women just argue just to argue. I mean, their general point is men suck, women great. That's the end goal of all this fucking female mumbo jumbo. Men suck, women awesome. Yeah, she's really moving society forward with that.
Average. Why are you talking about billionaire concepts? You're an average nigga. What are you talking
I'm not
about?
an average dude.
You are.
I'm
No,
not
I
an
was
average
just
nigga.
trying to
I'm not an average
illustrate the
nigga.
point
But
that
the
women
point I'm
generally
trying to make,
benefit.
and that's why she thinks I'm
And when
sensitive.
you're
I'm not
talking,
even
if you're
offended by
talking
that.
about
You are
custody,
sensitive.
alimony is paid by how much percent?
But
It's like 93% men.
Alimony is
Yeah,
for
men.
white
90
men. Niggas don't pay alimony.
What?
Oh man, I think she's trying to say, well, black people don't get married, so you can't get alimony unless y'all get married. But child support, you can go by child support, but we ain't talking about that. So
We're-
no, she's
we already know the news channel she watches.
Yeah,
we know the
Y'all
news
don't pay
channel.
alimony.
But here's the thing.
Y'all don't-
Yes, we do.
Let's
Are you paying alimony right now?
Smooth.
What's the percentage of black men marriage
Smooth,
in
hold
this
on.
country?
Smooth, hold
And then
on.
tell me how much y'all pay alimony.
Smooth, hold on.
Tell me what the
This
percentage.
podcast is
Black
gonna
women in
smooth. Hold on. This
Podcast is trash because the host isn't doing any hosting. Like, oh gosh, I don't know if I can take anymore. Let's do a couple more minutes. We're looking to meet $10 more in donations for me to stay on 2 hours. Have I been on an hour yet? 50 minutes. So yeah, we're gonna stay on for about another 10 minutes unless we get $10 more in donations, and then I'll stay on 2 hours. Let's get back into it.
podcast is gonna be
because if I don't want anything to come out, it ain't coming.
well, because you're embarrassed.
Right.
Because you're embarrassed about what you're saying.
I'm not embarrassed.
I'm not embarrassed about what I'm saying.
you gotta be embarrassed about what you're saying. Why are you threatening for the podcast to not come out there? You wouldn't even be saying this. You do know you're saying stuff that is people gonna frown upon. You know what you're saying. So yeah, right now, all right.
So you can use whatever I'm saying. You can put it out. Okay.
You're a very insecure person. You probably thought that I was gonna be. You're not used to women like me.
I am not used to masculine women.
I'm not a masculine woman. I'm so soft. Exactly.
You date young men 6 years younger than them. You want them to be gangsters.
It's not even that. She literally said that she's a vet and she's a problem for men. She said well, I don't know for men, but I know she said she's a problem. I said, I'm a problem. She actually said that. So, ma'am, you said it came out your mouth. That's crazy.
That's not what I said, right?
He's 5'5" and wanting to be a gangster.
That's not what I
If
said.
you're not a gangster, he better be white because white people, they marry.
That's not what I said.
I'm
You're
just paying
so
attention.
insecure. That is all projection.
I'm just projecting.
That's all projection.
But I want to make this.
That was more so a figure of speech.
This is the point I want to make, though. This is the point I want to make. We talked. She said women bend.
You're not married. You don't have any kids. You're a YouTuber. I'm a veteran. I'm a widow because I was married.
What does that have to do with any greater points? See, they always go personal. I mean, because look, they're self-centered, narcissistic, egomaniacs, and the reason why women are so like fundamentally stupid, they struggle with thinking about the future, and they struggle with macro concepts. Like they struggle like being able to talk about a topic and expanding on it in a broad way that addresses the whole big issue. They always gonna go back to, but you're just a YouTuber shaming and talking about themselves. This is a complete fucking idiot, you know? And this is why people don't like talking to fucking women. Because it's a waste of fucking time talking to most women. No conclusion is gonna come. There's nothing is gonna come from it. The bitch gonna get mad when you outsmart her, and then she gonna do the shaming language and just keep talking over you. It's a waste of fucking time.
All projection.
I'm just projecting.
That's all projection.
But I want to make this.
That was more so a figure of speech.
This is the point I want to make, though. This is the point I want to make. We talked. She said women bend.
You're not married. You don't have any kids. You're a YouTuber. I'm a veteran. I'm a widow because I was married, right?
God.
I have a daughter that I put in one of the best schools in this country, right? I'm not going to say how much I make money, but I make very good money. I'm a contributor to my community.
And I still don't want you.
I don't want you. Like,
Wait, no, that's not the point. That's not the point. What the point is, madam, what you just said, that meant nothing. Okay. First off, you are a divester. Based off of what I'm listening to, you are a divester. Your daughter going to a really good college does not mean that you did not make a emotionally effed up child. So her getting there means nothing. You saying that you make money, this nigga, all he gotta say is he make money. You think YouTubers, like all YouTubers are broke? You know how much money there's YouTubers that make? Do you know this? You making fun of a YouTuber is like you making fun of like a TV show host. Because you know YouTube is just TV, right? I hope you know that. But you know, oh, she is losing her mind. Is she drunk? Because she keep picking that cup up. I hope that's sweet tea in there. Because this is tea. Everybody know that's tea. What's in her cup?
And I don't want a woman like you.
And women don't want men like you. So he's upset because women are becoming more like me, and he's not.
Doesn't
like,
upset me.
It's not
You know,
a thing.
my dad always told me that a man is not going to argue with a woman.
Absolutely.
Saying that real men don't argue with women. They want women to just be able to say whatever, and the man just don't ever say anything and challenge him on anything. That's absurd. See, because look, they can't beat us in the argument, so they got to shame us and say real men don't argue with women. That way we can't embarrass them if we just say you're not a real man if you go back and forth with a woman. So everything I say is right, and you can't say anything back, no matter how ridiculous what I'm saying is, because real men don't say anything back to women.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
It's just something about that rubs me the wrong way.
Nigga, nobody cares what your daddy said. That pissed me off. Why would she say that? Listen to your 4 eyes. Nobody cares what your daddy said. You know what? My mom said that if she's not a virgin when she gets married, she's supposed to get fungi and get deleted. That's what my mom said that. You know, if my mom said that that cooter cat is supposed to be saved for the one guy that you get with. So if you use that cooter cat for a guy that you're not with at the moment, fungi, delete it. Are we gonna just listen to me because my mom said that? That was crazy. Like, oh, your dad is the leader of all men because he said this thing. I don't give a damn about what your daddy just said. Let me kick rocks.
We're having a discussion. We're not arguing.
My 6-year-old, the young girl that was 6-year-old wasn't back and forth like this. I'll tell you that.
She didn't stay with him.
So all right. So let's get to that part of it. So I do understand that there is.
I'll never forget you.
Right there.
I know
you're the reason why I don't date.
I'm going to forget you. I'm going to forget.
You're the reason why I don't date.
This is going to be a race out of my mind.
Do you see this? This is the reason why I don't date.
Are you saying that men like this?
Yeah, these are the type of woes that get the beats by Dre. It's treatment. And I'm gonna be honest. I consider myself a pretty compassionate dude. if I heard next week that this woman got beat up real bad by a guy, I wouldn't feel any way about it. Wishing it on her. I wouldn't jump for joy about it, but I wouldn't feel bad. I'm just saying.
I earn more money than him. He's a YouTuber. He's my age. He's almost 40. And he's a YouTuber. Like, come on now.
You can't keep using he's a YouTuber as that like that's a thing. Pierce Morgan is a YouTuber. Maury is now a YouTuber. Do you know almost every celebrity you can just think of? You know, they all got YouTube channels. She's just saying words. They say, you're a veteran, you're a vet, you're a veteran, you're a veteran. I'll let you know right now. Think about if that's crazy. Like, people don't run around saying you're a veteran. That means nothing. What's
The whole argument, oh, I'm better than you because I have more money than you. It doesn't get any more low IQ and morally bankrupt than that. I make more money than you, so I'm superior. I guess millionaire child molesters are superior to me too, then, right? The fuck out of here.
your point? Because now we gotta go find out how much money he makes, how much money you make. And my dear, I ain't gonna lie to you. The fact that you're wearing those skinny jeans and I can see socks underneath it, like, and the socks don't even go with it. Like, it looks weird. Okay, I'm just being honest with you. Your outfit looks weird to me. But you see what I just said? It was just my opinion. I don't think that was my opinion, but I'm gonna just say it was to make you feel better.
I don't know what I earn.
You're a YouTuber.
Have you seen my channel? And the millions of views that I got?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Can you fly me to Fiji? I can fly myself to Fiji tomorrow.
I just came back to Africa from Africa.
Boy, bye.
And yes, we got Fiji money. What are you talking about? You don't know me. When
I know you.
I know you.
I've seen you 1,000 times. Like, I know you.
So you've seen my content before?
No.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
This nigga's just saying words right now. She's drunk. She's drunk.
All right. Next question.
But sir, hold on.
No,
hold on here. Because here's the issue, right? Women like her overtalk men, and it's fine. We're gonna let the footage reveal that, right? We're gonna let the footage reveal that.
No,
but we've sat here quiet. We sat quiet while she went on long rants.
Go ahead.
And I tried to interject at time, but I was like,
I'm
no.
not that. I'm actually a softie.
Okay,
he's so soft.
That's crazy for her to keep saying that like that's true. Any nigga that believes the words that come out of you in that thing that's on the top of your head, that he is actually retarded if he believes it when you say that. You're a softie? All right.
He's foaming at the mouth over a softie.
Just one
I'm not even a hard girl.
Okay.
And he can't take me.
I think you're hard. I think you're hard. I think you're very hard. I think you're very hard. But I understand you. You know why I understand you? Because I listen to you, and what I've heard from what you said is that you like men that are...
You don't understand.
You like men...
We cut from such a different cloth, nigga. You do not understand me.
Just be quiet for 1 second, right? Just let me talk. One second.
I'm only quiet for people I respect. I respect men. I will be quiet for you.
You haven't been quiet for the host. You cut him off multiple times too. Hey, look. I would have been stopped talking. I'd have been like, well, I guess you're going to let her run the show. So I'll just let her have a talk show by herself. I'm not about to keep trying to talk over this goofball. So I just sit here and model my green hat and my Nike gloves while this retard embarrass herself. All right, I'm out. I'll catch y'all tomorrow, maybe. New channel start tomorrow. So I'm hoping the new background gets finished tomorrow so I can show y'all the new background. I want a dope background like this well, the TikTok videos will be in the middle and then something like this will be on the sides. Yeah, some fly shit. No, we'll see. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. The new channel is definitely gonna be better though. I can guarantee you that. I can fucking guarantee you that. I'll give y'all a little sneak peek real quick. 77. What was this? I think I 90. So yeah, this is some of the best content I've ever made. It says your video achieved a high score thanks to its instant hook and very dynamic editing, which keeps things moving quickly. The way you use memes and reactions constantly re-engages viewers, making the content highly entertaining and shareable. So yeah, I'm going deep with this shit. I'm letting AI analyze the content. Yeah. So this is the best content I've ever made in my going on 10-year YouTube career. So I can say with 100% certainty it's a better channel than even this one is, Modern Dating Cure. Go follow Dating Dysfunctions. Mhm. Wait, X says if that's gonna be your time, I'll be working most days. I don't know what you mean by time. Um, do you mean like I don't fucking know. I'm sure you'll clear it up at a later date, X. But videos on the new channel will be dropping at 2 p.m. If y'all are subscribed over on the new channel, be sure to subscribe and hit the get all notifications button. You don't got to. I get it. Because I'm gonna be dropping videos like every day and that can get annoying to get notifications every day. But I think you can customize when you get notifications too. Oh, premieres at 3 p.m. Oh, I don't know what time it'll be where you are, X. It drops 2 p.m. Eastern time. But it's cool. You can watch it whenever you get a chance. But all right, I'll talk to y'all later. The live chat. On the new channel, I'm thinking about maybe going live on Sundays on the new channel, and then I'm gonna go live. I'm still gonna keep going live on this channel until further notice. I don't want to bombard the new channel with lives every day. So what I have planned is we'll go live on Sundays only on the Dating Dysfunctions channel. Test out going live over there on Sundays. I don't know what time. Probably at night. Same time. All right, I'll catch y'all later. Remember, how others treat you is their karma. How you treat others is your karma. Be nice to people because God's watching. And remember, I'm a nice guy. I just play asshole on the internet, and I've never done anything remotely wrong my entire life, ever. Shout out to my Rumbleites.